All right, so number 7, same kind of thing we were doing before, just a little bit longer problem. What they want you to recognize is that when you have a whole number there, like negative 2y, that it's, oh, criminies. Funny face. Why did it want to write just a minute ago, and now it doesn't want to write again? Loading tools. Pen. I'm perplexed today on this one. Well, but you got me that far. I have negative 2 over 1 minus 1/3 equals 5/3 y minus 4/5. Again, we're going to get rid of the fractions as the first step, but we really don't have to worry about that 1, right? So we have 3's and we have 5's. Our least common multiple then would be 15. So I'm going to multiply every term times 15, including this whole number. So what we're thinking about here is that 1 goes into 15 15 times. 15 minus a 2y would be negative 30y. Right? We can't do any canceling because 1 goes into it the whole number of times. So 15 times negative 2y is just going to give us negative 30y. But with the fractions, that's where we're going to be able to cancel. 3 goes into 15 5 times. 5 times the 1 on top is 5, so we get minus 5 there. Equals. Again, 3 goes into 15 5 times. 5 times the 5 on top is a 25, and that one has the y behind it. And then on the last one, 5 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times that 4 is 12, and there's a minus in front of that, so minus 12. So we have negative 30y minus 5 equals 25y minus 12. Now we got to think about, oh, I'm solving my equations. I've got y's on both sides and numbers on both sides, so I have to start moving things around. So I want my y's together over here. I'm going to minus my 25y. I want my numbers over here. I'm going to plus my 5. So negative 30 minus 25, they're both negative, add and keep the sign, negative 55y. On the other side, we have a negative 12 plus 5. My signs are opposite. I subtract and take the sign of the bigger one, so negative 7. And then, of course, my last step, dividing by my coefficient of negative 55. Now, in this case, I have a negative over a negative, so I know my answer is going to be negative over a negative is a positive. And then I don't think I can reduce that down, and so 7 over 55 is going to be my answer. Now, here's the test. If I can move the board and write on the next one. So, they didn't change the denominators much there. I've got 3's and 5's in the bottom of my fractions again. So I'm going to multiply everything times 15. So times 15, times 15, times 15, and even that whole number is going to get times 15, right? I have 4 terms is what they call them in my problem. So I'm going to multiply by 15 4 times. On the fractions, I should be able to cancel. 3 goes into 15 5 times. 5 times my minus 4 gives me negative 20, and the y is behind that term, so negative 20y. 3 goes into 15. 5 times again. 5 times the 7 on top of that fraction, plus 35. equals, on the other side, 5 goes into 15. 3 times my minus 1, minus 3, and there's a y behind that one, right? Minus 3y. On the last one, there's not a fraction. It's really over a 1. You can't cancel then, so you just have to multiply. Negative 4 times 15,
60.
minus 60. If you want to put it over 1, you could say 1 goes into 15 15 times, and guess what? I still have to take 15 times that minus 4. Now I've got 2 terms on both sides. I want my y's on one side and my numbers on the other side. So I'm going to start moving things. This is a minus 3y. I'm going to move it over, make it a plus 3y. This is a positive 35. I'm going to move it over and make it a minus 35. So negative 20y plus 3y would give me negative 17y. Negative 60 minus 35, negative 95. And then to solve it for y, I would
95 over 17.
negative 95 over negative 17, but a negative over a negative makes it a positive. Can I reduce that down? The only thing that would work is if 17 divides evenly into 95. Nope. Okay, so that's going to be our answer, positive 95/17 then. All right, so number 9, looking at that one, what do you think you have to multiply each of the terms by?
10.
Exactly. We have 2's and 5's on the bottom. We're going to take everything times 10. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that first step to see if we can do that canceling and all that good stuff right. So on the first fraction, 5 went into 10 2 times. 2 times our 1w is 2w. On the next one, we didn't have a fraction. We just multiplied. Negative 3 times 10, negative 30 equals 2 went into 10, 5 times the minus 1w, negative 5w. And then 5 went into 10 twice. 2 times our minus 1 is negative 2. So 2w minus 30 equals negative 5w minus 2. Now we have to start moving things around. So what should we do next?
Plus 5w.
Plus the 5w
7. Oh,
and plus the 30. You can do it in 2 steps if you want. I like to save some space because I write big. So 7w is going to equal 28. Hey, this one's going to come out nice. Because when I divide by 7, what am I going to get?
4.
4. So w equals 4.